It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Oh, hey, can you grab that? Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Good morning, Donnie. Hey, by the way, Donnie, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm already pre-gaming for it.
Oh, that's what I was afraid of.
I ain't bragging, you know. At my age, I don't have birthdays. I have girth days, Tom. Swear to God.
Cool.
You guys all geared up for Halloween?
Yeah.
Getting there.
I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but my little son Whiffy really is like way into spooky stuff. As he gets older, he's over at his pal Jimmy's house, and Jimmy's mom's this weird lady, only eats like non-green leafy vegetables, and claims she was a witch in a past life.
Oh, wow.
She gave Whippy a thing that'll conjure up ghosts, predict the future. It's a it's a squeegee board.
I think it's pronounced Ouija board, Donnie.
Well, you know me, Tom. I ain't Brand Lowell. Anyways, we turn out all the lights, and Whippy's pushing around this little plastic shoehorn-looking thing.
Right.
And he swears he ain't pushing it, but it spells out the words, "Minnie back for Christmas."
Oh, wow.
I swear to God.
That predicts the future.
So I tried, and then the letters I picked spell out "hung like a donkey."
Oh.
Swear to God. And then it said in the past life I was an adult film star known as King Dong. I mean, this is scary stuff, getting to the truth so fast.
Yeah. Those Ouija boards are pretty amazing.
Yeah, now Whiffy's watching all them ghost shows on TV regular, like Paranormal Encounters, Ghost Hunters. I think why I watch his Ghost Whisperer is because he swears he's never seen Jennifer Love Hewitt's hammers, but his dad has. I swear to God.
Have you?
I'll tune in every time. You call that the Rock Hard Files. I'll say it like this. If I want to see dead people on TV, though, I'll just watch reruns of the Golden Girls.
I would never have pegged you as a Golden Girls fan, Donnie, really.
Yeah, well, Tom, I can't watch Jeopardy and Glenn Beck all the time.
Okay, all right, of course.
Plus, I need to prepare myself in case I hook up with a gilf one day.
Really?
Sure. Learn something.
Yeah, man. Anyways, Whiffy tells me he wants to go on a haunted sewer tour.
Yeah, that's a new thing.
I know, man. But who wants to go down in a sewer and be scared when you can go to the restroom in any gas station and experience the same thing for free?
That's scary, yeah.
Tickets are $18. But since I'm a good dad, I guess we're going to go.
Okay.
I really don't expect to see a ghost, but I hope to find a burner phone that I accidentally flushed down the toilet a few years ago. I'd like to get that back. And this is a big coincidence. You know what song was my ringtone on that phone?
No.
Brown-Eyed Girl. I swear to God.
Wow.
Gives me chills just thinking about it. So I'm going to ask the squeegee board if I'll be wiping down any hot MILFs that'll get all scared to sewer.
Oh, nice.
Can you imagine? Just me and a MILF all alone in a stranded sewer.
Oh, nice.
And then me, giving her the business.
Nice.
I'm going to go.
Okay. Could you do me a favor, Jessica? Could you grab the story about broccoli? Because I think we can squeeze a song out of Pat on this very unusual topic.
Chopping broccoli.
Yeah.
This is really weird. I don't even understand this. It's very sciencey.
Here's the latest news from the Astrophysical Journal.
Finally.
Broccoli gas could help scientists pinpoint life on other planets.
Gas emitted by broccoli? Or?
Yeah, see, this is what I don't understand. I think that's
obviously gas caused by broccoli.
But I think they mean when you grow broccoli, it must get... Well, keep going.
According to Science Daily, broccoli, as well as other plants and microorganisms, emit gases to help them expel toxins. These gases, created by a process called
farting.
methylation, float away into the atmosphere. If these gases were to be detected in the atmosphere of another planet using telescopes, that might indicate the presence of life somewhere on that planet.
Oh, I see. Okay, so they
wait
can...
a minute.
Explain
Now,
this to me, Josh.
How bad does your gas have to be that you can see it?
Ace?
Yeah, you're the one who farts holes in his underwear.
It's the other side.
Oh, I see. You don't bother to turn around. No, yeah. So what this as the broccoli grows, it is releasing these gases, and it can be detectable by whatever instruments they're using. And they're saying that if it can be detectable here, outside of Earth,
That would mean there's life there.
or other planets, yeah, if they can see the same sort of gas, they go, oh my gosh, there must be some sort of life growing there.
E.T. fart home. So I assume this was from the flatulence created by broccoli. Pat, you got any thoughts on this?
I have a song for you. You know Billy Joel's Honesty, right?
I love that song.
You were telling me this morning. Originally, it was what? They had a funny name for it.
Billy Joel writes his music first as a general rule, and he was working that out, and his drummer, Liberty DeVito, was in the room. And I'm not making the story up, and Liberty, he heard the notes and the music, and he started singing, and he was singing, "Sodomy is such a lonely word," and Billy said, "We got to stop that now."
Not a true story.
And he turned it around. No, it's absolute fact.
Well, I'm going to do a tribute to
No
broccoli.
way.
Little tribute to broccoli. Here we go. If you search for nutrients, walking through the produce aisle, there they are. I used to call them trees. Put a pat of butter on them after they've been steamed, and then drizzle a little Velveeta cheese. Broccoli is healthy, have you heard? Helpful for your digestion. Broccoli helps the whole wide world. The whisked broom of the lower intestine. Right, Chick?
Informational.
That is beautiful, Pat.
Thank you very
Very nice.
It's very good. I think Billy might even like that. With a little bit of space news, but we also have news from outer space that's really cool about NASA. A couple cool things going on with NASA right now, including they're finally fixing the uniforms. Have you seen this story?
Yeah, Nicole Mann, spacecraft commander of NASA's SpaceX crew Dragon Endeavour, just arrived at the International Space Station last week wearing a spacesuit designed decades ago for male test pilots. The suit originally developed for space shuttle missions that started in 1981.
And you can just say test pilots. We know they're all male.
Has been upgraded through the years, but has far outlasted its original 15-year design.
Well, we have a female test pilot. It crashed.
All that will change when astronauts board
You know, so I
Artemis
only wish,
3.
I wish we could get Nicole Mann here with a large baseball bat and a bag of wet manure.
She knows her last name's even man.
Her name, you know what?
woman.
Well, I'm All's man. I'll just take over for Nicole. How's that?
Oh, yeah, you are all's man.
I'm actually a Nicole All's man. How's that?
Oh.
There you go. Sorry. All that will change when astronauts aboard Artemis 3 sport the next generation of space suits. The new suits will be lighter, safer, and designed to fit every body type. Even you, Josh.
All's been giving me the business.
Even for fat astronauts?
Oh, the fatstronauts.
That's from Nicole. According to Jesse Buffington, manager of the Extravehicular Activity Development Project, office at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston. I apologize. I feel so bad for calling you Chubby Josh.
You didn't call me Chubby Josh.
She just did.
Yeah, you should feel bad for that. Your apologies what hurt my feelings.
I feel so bad. I don't want to shame anyone for their body. This is the best part about the story.
Did
It's
you make
for
the
all the body
spacesuits and a
types.
husky? I've been reading about the Mercury space program lately.
Oh, my baby's crazy about it.
It's the original 7, the We 7, the astronauts would describe as when you would get into that capsule, essentially it was like putting on a suit. It was so tiny. It was like an hour and a half to get them in.
It was like putting on a suit.
I know that you can't appreciate.
It was like
you
putting
can't
on a
appreciate the
suit.
genius engineering and the bravery of these men.
You're right, Chick. He's difficult to listen to.
I tell you.
Of course, now, if you designed the new astronaut uniforms, would the ladies have a little more cleavage, Josh?
Absolutely, yeah. Come on, lower V-neck.
You got it, baby. Flaunt it.
Joining us in the studio, legendary comedian Heywood Banks is here with us. Right now, Heywood has his guitar. I noticed you've got a capo on there, which probably limits
the excitement never stops.
Limits the number of options we have here. What did you have in mind?
Now, all you trick-or-treaters, come listen to me good about a grave that's in a graveyard in this very neighborhood. Contains a boy who died this very night so long ago. Now candy wrappers mysteriously appear around his stone. You know it's Halloween. You know it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery, sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy, and the only thing that they can think about is how to get your candy. Trick or treat, hear the children crying, but who's that pale boy at the back with the antique suit and tie on? When you passed out the candy, it seemed to fade into his hand. And look, there's a clump of fresh dirt on the spot where he did stand. Oh, it's Halloween. You know it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery, sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy, and the only thing that they can think about is how to get your candy. I heard about this kid who collected lots of sweets, and with a flashlight in his bed, he counted out his treats. When they found him in the morning, the bags of candy, they were gone. A clump of fresh dirt by his bed, and the flashlight was still on. Oh, it's Halloween. You know it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery, sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy, and the only thing that they can think about is how. Each and every child behind a mask is hid, but which one do you think's a ghost and which one is a kid? But in the shiny darkness when the leaves are blowing through, has it occurred to you the only one that's not a ghost is you?
Oh.
Everybody. La, 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 la. So you trick-or-treaters, take heed of what I said, and leave your candy here with me. Don't take it up to bed. I'll protect you from the ghoulies and the ghosties and the beasties, though you may lose that Snickers bar and, ooh, look, Reese's Pieces. Oh, it's Halloween. You know it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery. Now get on up to bed, but grab that broom before you do, and sweep up this clump of fresh dirt that fell off of my pants.
Oh, bad. Heywood Banks, ladies and gentlemen.
Very.
We have Jessica Alsman sitting in for Christy Lee. Before we get to another song from Heywood, you got any news over there of interest?
2 people who attended TwitchCon say they were severely injured after jumping into a foam pit exhibit.
Now, TwitchCon, it's not for people with a palsy.
No, it's the streaming
that's
platform.
the con you're thinking of in Shaker Heights?
Like a tick.
Right.
According to NBC News, the exhibit was part of the weekend-long event for the live streaming video platform. The foam pit exhibit invited attendees to battle one another by standing on one of the 2 platforms suspended over the pit and knocking their opponents down with a foam noodle.
Now, I've seen these.
Yeah, they're jousting, essentially.
Yeah, and they have these at, what is it, Sky Zone?
Yeah.
Those places like that. Yeah, it's fun, but they've got like a really deep pit full of giant foam cubes.
The platforms they were on were about 2 feet high, and the pit was about a foot deep.
So there's your problem.
Yeah, that's no good.
Twitch streamer Adriana Chechik tweeted that she broke her back in 2 places when she jumped off a platform and into the foam cubes. Streamer Locke Vanessa posted a photo of herself in a wheelchair after she dislocated her knee in the foam pit.
Goodness.
And there have been a couple other reports coming out, too. Boy, but these guys are screwed.
How do you not put up red tape after the first person gets injured? Especially if they're like a notable Twitch streamer that, oof.
Who's dumb? A 1 foot deep pit?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
And they didn't know. These people involved did not know it wasn't deep enough to...
You just trust them, right?
Yeah, when you look at it, when you look at the video, like you can see Adriana, she kind of jumps up and does a cheerleader move and just falls right on her ass, which is worth something. She's also a porn star, if you didn't know.
She can sell her X-rays on OnlyFans.
Yes, she can.
Hey, can you see her jugs in an X-ray?
Unfortunately, no.
Can you see
I don't know what
her
it is,
jug?
but when you say the word jugs, it's funny. I don't know.
This is
poor girl.
reprehensible.
Yeah, it is.
How could anyone set up a 1 foot foam pit and not? Wouldn't they have tried it and gone, "This is wrong"?
Clearly, just no judgment.
Yeah, nobody tested it.
I know. It's crazy.
Well, that's because they weren't stupid enough to jump it because they knew it was only a foot deep.
It reads like a regular thing. It doesn't look like it would hurt when you jump into it. That's the thing. These people they were completely
Have you ever
unsuspecting.
jumped into one of these things that, like I said, I know the one I go to is called Sky Zone, and they're great. But they've got these, how would you say big? They're like the size of basketballs, but they're cubes.
Sure.
And they're
real soft.
1,000 of them in there.
Foamy.
None of the corners hurt.
And
even
it's
they're foamy?
they're real deep, so you can. But that's a safety thing. And that's how they practice a lot of these crazy ski jump moves now.
Sure.
And snowboarding things. They have giant pits of this stuff, so you can do it without getting hurt. So long, Twitch. This'll
Yeah, whoever set up that booth is screwed, and rightfully so. I mean, if you're a porn star and you're out of commission because you broke your back for a year or so, she said it would take about 2 years for her to be back to normal.
Gosh.
You know what? Look, this is a little graphic here. I'll be careful, but one of her famous things in the adult industry is she is a squirter. And she said because she has, and I'm not making this up.
Since the injury?
She had bladder nerve damage, permanent, and she doesn't think she'll be able to do that anymore.
Oh. That'll be a great court case.
Yes.
We'd like to address the jury. Gertrude, I'm going to have someone explain to me exactly what the concept
We're bringing in an expert on squirting to consult the jury.
But I mean, this will affect her job, and so she has a legit suit here, I think.
But do the people she's suing have any money?
Probably.
Yeah, Twitch has plenty of money.
Whoever she's,
Okay.
It's going to be bad.
All right. Why did they choose the name Twitch? Doesn't that...
I don't know.
It sounds like kind of an ailment, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Typically, if you have a Twitch.
Because it probably sounded like Twitter, maybe, and then maybe there's a Stitch thing, and...
They thought SpazCon was a little insensitive.
I thought of you during the NFL Combine. That was a kind of a catch term for scouts and things. Like if an athlete had a good twitch, it meant he had a good quick takeoff speed or whatever. He's twitchy at the line.
Oh, no kidding.
That if you're gaming, you're really good at your fingers and
I see.
twitching. Yeah,
more reactionary.
Yeah. Like a cat.
Okay. Now let's check in with Heywood Banks.
Like a squirter, Heywood? Ignore me, please.
Don't answer that.
You know something? We know what we need right now, Heywood? A palate cleanser. And in the art of telling jokes,
How about that, Heywood? What do you think of that?
we all need some help, and that's why it's time now for...
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
What do you call a doctor who specializes in Adam's apples?
What?
A gynecologist.
A gynecologist.
Ace joke of the day.
There you go.
Hang on. Chick, what did you think of that?
One fart up.
All right. I'm tough, but I'm fair.
Consistent.
Once
like
again,
Simon.
Mr. Banks, how do you follow that? Would you like to favor us with a tune?
I'm bad, right to the bone. I'll be 17 in a month or so. I live fast, just like a rocket. New driver's permit in my back pocket. Rev my engine at the light. Smoke and squeal as my tires ignite. And the whole world knows exactly what that says about me. I don't buy my own tires. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't buy my own tires. Yeah, these are white walls rolling in my grocery getter. I did not buy them on my own credit. No Michelin man ever saw $1 of my cash money where the road meets the rubber. I'm a riding in the G-Ride, hoop the jack, never mind the baby seat in the back. I'm a rebel on the run, man with a mission. I can stay past 11 if I get permission. Slide the stop sign and ride your tail. Pass on the shoulder, throwing gravel like hail. The bass is pumping and the whole world knows all about me. I don't pay for insurance either. No, 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 no. I don't buy my own Michelin, Dunlop, Unil, and Hoosier, Continental, Sears, Arizona, or Cooper, Goodrich, Goodyear, Bridgestone, Pirelli, Yokohama General, Firestone, O'Kelly. I don't buy them. I don't buy my own. I don't buy my own. I don't buy my own. Buy my own tires.
All right. Yeah. Very good.
Truly a song written by a parent.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. If you just like that video, then do your part. Like and subscribe. You have to. It's state law.